All right, greetings, Internet. DDA here again with actually the last match we have from the Highlander Games 33-man tournament that happened over 2 weeks ago now. The last match we have from top 8. This is ePoe Rey versus eKylo, Vader. So who are you giving this one to, John?
Supposedly, eKylo Vader is supposed to be favored in this, but I still have a lot of respect for Poe Rey. I think Poe Rey is still an incredibly strong deck, and Poe Maz is just taking a lot of the limelight. But I give it to Poe. I think Poe Rey should be able to pull this one out. I think
So,
it's a great deck still.
so who would be your focus target if you were Poe right now?
Poe, I mean, I would still probably burn down Kylo first, because his special is really, really strong. Um, and Vader, if Vader's pulling off specials, then he's also doing damage to himself. I mean, most guys are actually afraid of Baby Vader quite a bit, or Anakin.
He does a lot of damage.
He does. He's got 4 damage sides. Like, it's
Yeah,
nothing
so
to scuff at.
personally, I would almost go for him first because the self-damage will help you in your burst damage against him.
I mean, sort of. Poe Rey has a lot of tricks, and they have a lot of field medics. Like, it's Poe Rey's a really strong deck. I'd probably kill Kylo first if I knew my deck ratio upgrade was something like 17 upgrades, which means that you're looking at a high cost upgrade virtually every single draw. Then I don't know. I'd probably burn down the Kylo first. Vader's really good, but it's really hard for Vader to carry a game if he's got a lot of damage on him because he does damage to himself also. Rey could kill a Vader like with a couple upgrades for sure.
Yeah,
He could just go down one
if
shot.
he has, I do not like Kylo's sides, but if he has like a few Makashi trainings on him or something like that, he can get pretty beefy.
There's that, plus I mean, I think there's also a big risk these days with going in with a throne room when you're not Poe, because you're guaranteeing Poe a throne room.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that that's always a bit risky, but Kylo's really good right now, so it might be worth it. I'm not sure. Like, you look at it, you look at the guy's hand right now, like
It
Kylo's
looks like
special.
Poe has a holdout blaster, rocket launcher, hit and run, and I want to say defensive position too as well.
Yeah, but that rocket launcher is like, I think 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, it's a 4 cost upgrade.
Does he
So
have? Oh, he actually has Planetary Uprising in his hand. I'm not sure if it's Planetary Uprising and not Rocket Launcher that I'm seeing.
I'm not sure. It's difficult to see, but um, I mean, also you could just tell. Like, if you're looking at your opening hand and you're like, I don't even have any upgrades that matter, then it might be more worth it to go for Anakin.
You terrible roll for Poe. So it looks like he's actually, yep, Anakin's gonna win and choose the opponent's battleground and get the shields. Putting both shields on Vader. So starting off, pretty much the strongest start to turn 1 Poe is this hit and run play, I would have to say. Oh wow, getting 3 range damage and a disrupt.
Yes, but he has the hit and run, so this 3 ranged is going to be nice. He's going to shoot it into Kylo, I would think.
Yeah, at this point, with the shields on Vader, I would definitely go for Kylo first.
Yeah. Vader's really good, don't get me wrong, but you know, one of the problems with Vader is one of the same problems that Kylo has. To do real damage on him, he gets expensive.
Oh, 2 blank sides on Kylo
Yeah,
rolling
sucks.
in.
That sucks.
Oh, here comes Rey Moneybags. Double modded sides for Rey.
Like, that disrupt, that's a disrupt on Poe, right?
Mm-hmm.
That disrupt is really good. Even though it doesn't seem like it, obviously a special is better, or any range is better, but
Yeah,
this disrupt is not useless in this match at
both
all.
Kylo and Vader both have damage for resource side, so.
A good example of that also is that the Anakin player is holding a No Mercy, and the 3 damage side on Vader, he can't even play the No Mercy
Yeah,
because it
shooting
costs a
off.
resource.
Actually, surprising he got rid of the defensive position there. It could have been a really good play for
Yeah,
it's 1 resource, right?
yeah, it is. I'm kind of surprised as well. That's not a card I thought he was going to pitch.
So he's actually he actually popped off the disrupt there, or did he get that die removed? I don't see why it would have been removed.
I'm not sure. There's some glare in the back. I can't see the other player's yard.
Yeah.
If there was like a removal there, it could have been an isolation. I'm not sure.
I don't know why he would isolate a single disrupt though. It's almost irrelevant.
I think he's
Redundant.
afraid of. I think he's afraid of the guy claiming and then using post special.
Oh,
If
good
he,
point.
if he did do it, I'm
Good
not sure if
point.
he did.
I
Would that be
think
the
I think it
rationale?
is. I think I see the cusp of. It might have been Feel Your Anger as well.
It could have been.
Shooting off the Holocron special. What's he gonna drop? Big bad. There's the Makashi training.
There's the Makashi training.
Gonna roll that in. So the Poe player is running out of steam now.
Yeah, he didn't have any upgrades for him on turn 1.
Yeah, running out
No.
of steam. So I mean the Vader player has a lot of momentum right here. He can make a huge damage swing.
He can, unless he rolls that 3 melee again.
So and here's where the defensive position would have came into to a lot of oh, triple special.
Yeah, that might hurt. It's gonna be 6 damage.
At least.
At least. Yeah, first he's gonna do the eKylo special. That's what I would have done.
All right, got the 2.
2, so it's gonna be 8 damage, and it's probably gonna be in Poe if he plays this right. Yeah.
So much damage. Just as much burst damage as Poe Maz right here, this deck. And this is why I feel both decks are the top tier decks in the format right now, because just the level of burst damage. Now he could even, if he wanted to be risky, he could go for that. Is he gonna go for the? He is going for the reroll right now, trying to just push out ultimate damage. No, didn't get it.
He got a shield and another special. He's rolling specials like a fiend.
Well, he didn't actually roll that Holocron in. He couldn't have.
No, I know.
Replayed
That's
it.
not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in general, he's rolling specials like a fiend.
Yeah.
Like, he rolled 3-4 specials that turn because he rolled Holocron, Kylo, and Double Vader.
Poe is at 4 HP right now, so it is going to be super easy for this Vader player to just burst down that Poe.
So hopefully he either has a field medic or some kind of protection, maybe a force illusion.
Yeah.
But
now the defensive position actually didn't help at all. Wouldn't have helped, rather.
No, because they're all specials.
So that's one good thing. That dropping it didn't come back to bite him.
Rey's supposed to make up for the fact by cheating actions that you don't have a fast hands, but it's still, you know, even with a fast hands, that roll wouldn't have helped him.
Yeah. So just gonna roll out Rey for his second action. Ah. Alright, he's got Planetary Uprising. What else? Is that a Swiftness? Or I think it might be a Dodge, actually.
I feel like that's a Force Illusion.
Yeah, he definitely has a Force Illusion in hand right
Planetary
now.
Uprising, Force Illusion. I think there's a High Ground.
Yeah, he's got that rocket launcher.
And a rocket launcher, yeah. So he does have removal in the High Ground, because he definitely claimed last turn.
So now kind of... yeah, I was going to say there, bro. Rolling out weird things over there.
There is a 2 damage there's a 2 damage resource cost die showing. That's probably, he can probably high ground that here, so I think what he's gonna do. No, he's gonna reroll.
Gonna shoot off what does high ground do?
Removes a character, it removes a die showing damage. You have to control the battlefield in order to use it. And if the die you remove is a character die, it deals a damage to the guy.
Oh wow, what's this?
That's manipulate. It's 0 cost. It blanks one of your dice to blank another guy's dice.
Huh. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's just the problem is that in this metagame where there's Maz and Throne Room and all sort of bait and switch and all sorts of things, blanking dice doesn't do very much like it used to.
Yeah.
I mean,
he probably plays it in this deck because it's 0 cost, and
it is
resources seem very important in Kylo Vader.
Yeah, it's expensive. The characters are expensive to do damage with.
Rolling the double special on Poe. Too bad he only has one thing he can drop in his hand for that.
If he got lucky, he would have picked up a force throw upgrade for defense, but he just unfortunately.
Oh, where's the Feel Your Anger? Gotta be villain.
I think that's a 2 melee showing. So. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot off the 4 range with the Poe special.
Yep. Okay, so he paid for it.
So he only has the Force Illusion in hand right now.
Yeah, he's like, it's only 2 melee. It's 4 melee. That's gonna kill Poe.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate. because if he had, instead of doing the 4 damage to Kylo, if he had chosen to play the Force illusion on Poe, then he would live. He might live. He's
Yeah, he
got,
would have lived. Yeah.
well, the other guy's got rerolls left on those Vader dice, so there's no guarantee.
Yeah, for sure. But you would at least had him expend more resources
Hmm.
and, gotten another action or something like that.
It's true.
Hey, rolling pretty good damage on Rey's side. I can't get much more damage than that. Certainly not on Holdout Blaster.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because um, the Vader player just had amazing rolls in turn 1.
Yeah,
You know,
turn 1 burst damage.
yeah. What he real like what the Poe Ray really needed was like just some kind of defense, like field medics and stuff, something to get Poe back into this game, so that he wasn't like on the brink of death.
Sad but true, he'll be able to get Kylo down to, what is that, 2? He has 11 health just like Vader does.
Yes.
Yep, so he'll be able to get him down to 2. Sad day.
Kylo's an interesting character because his best side is probably his special side because all his other damage sides are terrible. There's a 2 for a pay, like they were bad, but he was cheap. That's why a lot of people liked him in the last set. But they totally broke that rule when they made F1 2199, F9 2199, or whatever his name is.
F92164.
Yeah, yeah, like FN 2199, the trader dude, because he's 10, he's 11 health, and his ability is like probably top 5 for one of the
Yeah,
best abilities in the game.
it's super strong.
It's probably the best red villain in the game right now. First cost.
All right, so I mean, pretty much gonna be tough for the Poe player to recover from this. Especially not only is it just an uphill battle, but he also now has the battleground. So even if he had like a dug-in or a defense position, he couldn't even play that.
I
Doesn't have
mean,
initiative.
it is possible, although it is going to be difficult to say the least. It is possible that Rey could pull this out. But he needs to draw well. Like he needs to draw some field medics. He needs to draw some, that other Force illusion if he plays the second one. I'm
And
pretty sure he
also
does.
the Vader player needs to roll poorly too. It's like he needs
Yeah,
to
he needs to roll
roll
bad.
well, draw well, and the opponent needs to draw poorly in order for
Yeah,
him. The
yeah.
Mind Probe might help.
He's playing so aggressively. Like
I mean,
I
at
would
this point, you almost have to.
I would play a bit more defensively, personally, because it doesn't take that much to kill Kylo, and that should be your primary objective for this turn, was just to kill Kylo. Because you're not
Yeah.
going to kill Vader, let's just be real about that.
Yeah, he might
So
have wanted did the Force Throw instead of the Mind Probe that he had.
maybe,
It would have saved him a resource, and
yeah,
Force Throw is just better for control.
yeah, I think that I probably would have went with that as well, because you got to you can't do everything in one shot, so what you want to do for this turn is just kill Kylo and then just survive. You know what I mean?
Which is going to be really difficult considering he's got that Vibro Knife now on Anakin. Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
so much damage coming in. How much we got here? Oh, that's
I mean,
4. That's 4 damage.
it's 4. It's not a ton, but it's definitely enough to put her in kill range.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If he
Wow.
rerolls into it.
He's just not rolling. He double rolled the disrupt on the Mind Probe there.
It sucks. And he's always got dead red vehicles in his hand he can't pay for, which also sucks. You know?
So of course doing the proper play, as in shooting in 4 damage into Rey while he can. Rey
Yeah.
is down to 3.
I mean, there's not much more you can say. Like, the other guy, he just burned down Poe so fast. There wasn't a lot you could do.
Yep. So he's gonna claim? Wow, very aggressive.
He's going to claim the
play.
Mind Probe, yeah. I would definitely kill Kylo.
Yep. So that's good. I mean, he only has 3 dice to work with now. So, but he can still roll a good.
It only takes, he's got a
6
resource. He's got a resource. If he rolls either the Vader 3, the special,
Ah, there
or
it is. There's the Vader
Force
3.
Choke 3. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
and good game.
Yeah, and he rolled the Force Choke 3, which could just
Yeah,
kill
he
him
actually
also.
rolled 5 damage. He overkilled him by 2 there. So wow, good game. I mean, that was our top 8 match. We actually that was one of our friends there on the left, Noah. So good on him. I mean, he didn't get the rolls that he needed. Just showing how strong the Vader Kylo deck is with burst damage, easily comparable to Pomaz. But
Yeah.
thank you all for watching and joining us, and we will be sure to push out more local matches. This is the last one we have for Highlander games, but we will be recording a lot more. So thanks for joining us. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.